By the end of this video, you will know exactly where to put your first $1,000, the specific account, the specific fund, and the exact setup that turns it into a wealth-building machine that runs without you. No theory, no 47-step plan, 4 steps. And the whole thing takes about 30 minutes to set up. Once. Here is why this matters. That first $1,000, invested correctly at age 30 and left alone, becomes approximately $10,900 by the time you are 60, at the historical market average. And that is if you never add another dollar, which you will. But most people never invest their first $1,000 at all. Not because they do not have it, because they do not know the 4 steps, and they are afraid of getting it wrong. So let me remove the fear completely. Here are the 4 steps: the account, the fund, the automation, and the one mistake that quietly destroys beginner portfolios. Let us go. Step 1, open the right account. And the order here matters more than people realize. If your employer offers a 401k with a match and you have not maxed the match, that is where your first money should go. A match is free money. A 50% match is an instant, guaranteed 50% return that exists nowhere else in investing. Nothing in this video beats that. If you have a match available, get it first. But for most people watching this who want to invest $1,000 of their own money independently, the answer is a Roth IRA. Here is why the Roth IRA is the single best account for your first $1,000. You contribute money you have already paid taxes on. It grows completely tax-free. And when you withdraw it in retirement, you pay 0 taxes on all of that growth. For a young investor with decades of compounding ahead, tax-free growth is worth more than almost any other advantage. To open one, go to Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab. All 3 are excellent. All 3 have 0 account minimums and 0 fees to open. The entire process takes about 15 minutes online. You will need your social security number, your bank account information to transfer the money, and about 15 minutes of uninterrupted time. One important note: opening the account and funding the account does not mean you have invested. This trips up an enormous number of beginners. Money sitting in a Roth IRA uninvested is just cash. It does nothing. You have to take the next step. Step 2, buy one fund, just one. This is where complexity paralysis kills beginners. They open the account, then they see thousands of investment options, and they freeze. So let me make this radically simple. For your first $1,000, you buy a total market index fund. One fund that owns a piece of every major company in America. You are not betting on any single company, you own all of them. At Fidelity, the fund is FXAIX or FSKAX. At Vanguard, it is VTI or VTSAX. At Schwab, it is SWTSX. Any one of these does the job. They are nearly identical in what they hold, and they all cost almost nothing to own. Why an index fund instead of picking stocks? Because over any 15-year period, more than 90% of professional fund managers fail to beat the simple index. If the professionals with billion-dollar research teams cannot beat it, neither will a beginner picking stocks based on headlines. The index is not the safe, boring option. It is the option that statistically wins. So you take your $1,000 and you buy the index fund. That is the entire investment, one fund. You now own a fraction of the entire American economy, and it grows as the economy grows automatically forever. Now here's the part almost everyone gets wrong with their first $1,000, and if you only remember one thing from this video, make it this. The $1,000 is not the wealth builder. The habit is the wealth builder. $1,000 invested once becomes about $10,000 over 30 years. But $1,000 invested once, plus $100 a month automatically for those same 30 years, becomes over $150,000. Same starting point, 15 times the result. The only difference is automation. So step 3 is the most important step in this entire video. Set up an automatic recurring investment. Inside your brokerage account, find the automatic investment setting. Schedule a transfer from your bank account, $50, $100, whatever you can sustain, on the first of every month. And set it to automatically buy the same index fund. Now, you never have to think about it again. You never have to decide to invest. You never have to time the market. The money moves and buys automatically in good markets and bad, which is exactly what builds wealth. This is called dollar cost averaging, and it is the closest thing to a guaranteed wealth strategy that exists for ordinary people. Automation removes the one thing that destroys most financial plans, the need to keep making the decision. Step 4 is not something to do, it is something to not do. Do not check it every day. Here's what happens to beginners. They invest their first $1,000 and then they watch it. The market drops 3% and they panic. The market drops 10% and they sell, locking in the loss. Then they are too scared to get back in, and they miss the recovery. The single biggest destroyer of beginner returns is not bad investments. It is emotional reactions to normal market movements. The market will drop. It drops every single year temporarily. A 10% drop happens about once a year on average. A 20% drop happens every few years. None of these are emergencies. They are the normal weather of investing. The people who build wealth are the ones who do nothing during these drops, who let the automatic investments keep buying at lower prices, and who simply wait. So once you have set up the 4 steps, account, fund, automation, the correct action for the next 30 years is almost nothing. Check it once a quarter at most. Let it compound. Time in the market beats timing the market every single time, without exception, over long periods. That is the entire system for your first $1,000. Open a Roth IRA, buy 1 total market index fund, automate a monthly contribution, and then leave it alone. You do not need to be smart. You do not need to follow the news. You do not need to pick winners. You need to start, automate, and wait. The system does the work. Your first $1,000 is not really about the money. It is about becoming a person who invests. That identity, once you have it, changes every financial decision you make for the rest of your life. So here's your one action. This week, open the account. Even if you only fund it with $100 to start. The account existing is the hard part. Everything after that is easy. Tell me in the comments, have you opened your first investment account yet, or is this the video that finally gets you to do it? I read and reply to every single one. Subscribe to Steady Wealth. We are building something real here, one steady step at a time.